viewer, welcome back again to our second lesson. Now, we had already put the ungaro to dissolve. It has dissolved. The second step you take, you put in the caustic soda. Make sure you apply it very carefully because, as I told you earlier, it is corrosive. So, put it in there and then let it dissolve. This caustic does not take long to dissolve. And after this, you remember, I had told you that, first of all, when we had put the ungaro, you can even touch it with your hands. But now that you have put in the caustic soda, please don't ever try to touch it with your hands. It will burn your hands. So use a wooden stick. This one, it has dissolved. We are not seeing any particles. The water is clear. After that, you put in the ufacid. This is the acid. And as I told you earlier, acid and caustic soda, when mixed together, they neutralize. So, we are going to dissolve the ufacid, which is the sulfonic acid. It is brown in color, as you can see. Make sure you remove everything from that container because it has already been measured. Now you stir, and as you can see, it has some particles inside. So therefore we have to stir and make sure that all these particles have dissolved. Our ungaro has dissolved. Now we have clear water. That is the solution of all the ingredients that we have put in. Now, our soap has to smell nicely. There are different types of perfumes. I have the lemon perfume with me here. As I told you, this is a multi-purpose detergent. The multi-purpose means you can wash it, you can use it to wash the windows, the floor, the dishes. You can even bathe with it. That's why it is called multi-purpose detergent. Now, I have chosen the lemon because we are going to use it in washing the dishes. So, you put the perfume. Very nice perfume. It smells so nicely. Lemon, just like lemon. I'm going to put 3 cups of this container. 1, 2, And make sure after you have used that ingredient, make sure you close them. Don't leave the open. Our soap will smell so nicely. The other thing is, we are going to use this color, the blue color. This is the blue color. So you open the blue color and you make sure that the color is so appealing to the eyes. Use the blue color. This is the blue color. And for your information, this color does not stain. It's very friendly. So I put in the blue color. I stir. And our soap will look like this. You have seen it? Like that. So appealing. Very nice. The last thing that you have to put is the industrial salt. But if you don't have the industrial salt, you can use the ordinary table salt. The problem with that is that you'll use a lot of it. But when you use the industrial salt, you just use the correct amount. Now, after opening the industrial salt, you put in and stir. Make sure all the particles have dissolved. They have to dissolve. Because if they don't dissolve, you might have a problem. And I'll show you how the problem comes in. My hands are a bit slippery. You put the salt little by little. So I put in like that, and then I stir. Remember, initially it was like this, like water. Now that I have put in the salt, let me stir and see what will come out of it. You will also feel with your cooking stick whether the particles have all dissolved or not. Now, our soap has started to thicken, and it has to thicken. So our soap will look like this after putting in the salt. Now, what happens if I put more salt than what is needed? First of all, test whether your soap is thick enough. Oh, wonderful. It is thick enough. But what happens if I put more salt than what is needed? Let's see. Now, this being the soap, I add more salt. This is just like my thermometer. I'm testing whether it is thick enough or not. Do I want it this thick or a bit thicker? So, if I put, I dip my hand into my thermometer. Now this, I'm calling it my thermometer because it is the one that I'm using, whether to check whether I'll add some more salt or not. Oh, this is just the right amount. When you pour like this, it has to be a bit silvery. You look at it and you see it's like silvery. Now, if for instance, by bad luck or good luck, as I was pouring this salt here, I overpoured the salt. Maybe I put a lot of salt like this. Let's see what happens. Now, what has happened? It has returned back to its form. Now, we can call this salt, because already it has turned into its original form. Salt is a thickening agent for this. Now, our soap is ready. Now, we'll have to put it aside for about 5 minutes or so for the foam to settle so that we can put in our containers. Then we shall be ready to use our soap. Now, our foam has settled. We put our soap into the containers that you have. Like for me, I have a 5-liter container. So. You see the way it runs like jelly-like. You can also use a funnel. Put in the soap. So those are 2 liters. 2 liters. 3 liters. You see the way it is running? It is supposed to be like that. And there you have your soap. Now this one is ready to use. You can use your soap now. Thank you very much for watching.